grill him on YouTube like that.
He ain't got no job either. 4, 3. When he gets to 3, he shoots us. So you thinking in your head like,
oh, I still got 2 and 1.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, I'm about to prepare. As soon as I was about to mentally prepare, that motherfucker, I'm like, whoa, no! Ah! Oh my god, my leg. Man, are you gotta be like right?
I just need like $5.
And
like
also,
babies.
And
also,
right. And then get back to being on your phone. Nigga, that's gonna be you. I'm always on my phone, so this ain't new.
Homie, this dude's a walking cell tower. Ringer on all full blast volume, bro.
He be like, what is reception?
He's like, I never struggled with that before.
He is reception. What? Walk around instantly connected. Ding. What?
Satellites follow him. He don't follow satellites, bro.
Like what? Where they do that at?
Are you ready to get it started though?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So welcome to Storytime. Actually, matter of fact, I thought it was gonna be dark. I can't tell. I'm blind. I'm part bad.
Do you want to have an intro, or is this the intro?
We gonna make up an intro. We're just gonna wing it. We're winging it as we go. I'm gonna take this off. Sunglasses for the camera.
Wait. Oh, it still see? Oh, it's just the sunglasses?
Yeah. The police officer was like, "You still got the lens cap on." I was like, "It's not a lens cap." He was like, "Yeah, but you got the lens cap on. You're clearly a rookie." I was like, "Don't come for me."
Boy, it's a sunglass.
I turned it around, showed him the recording. Like,
I know he was like, "Oh, I feel dumb.
A hoot. No, but man, I'm trying to help you out."
That Jaden is a hoot.
A hoot. All right, y'all. So I guess we gotta find out a topic and pick a story. Like, what's something from your childhood, like past, before I knew y'all, that y'all haven't told me about?
All right. So, okay, how we're gonna do this is we are going to do this in order, basically. Going clockwise.
Bruh.
So, you should go first.
But I don't know what. This is just your way of BSing out of it. I still don't know what subject, man.
Okay, I talked. You went first. I went. Deon's turn.
Deon, what do you have to say?
Smoke hella weed all day, every day.
Wow. Wow, this is going on YouTube. My parents watch this. You gotta edit that out.
He gotta edit that out.
Nigga,
it gotta be about the topic.
Yeah, like what's the topic for a story?
Like you gotta
just think of like the most off the
gotta,
wall thing, and you just make like I'll probably have a story for it. Right?
Because
I'll be doing the most with my life.
He spoke first, then I spoke, then it's gonna go to you. That's how it's gonna be. He speak, I speak, then you. He's speaking
on the phone right now, so I think he already covered his next 3 turns.
We gonna be blocking out this sound too.
Yeah.
He already covered his next 3 turns. Man, I don't know.
Right, I really don't mean.
Like, do y'all have any?
Just a history topic. Just I don't know.
Y'all have any interesting story about water parks?
No.
All right.
I ain't been to water parks. No, maybe.
I went to Six Flags. I can start. I went to Six Flags.
Tell me that.
So I went about last year. The reason for me going was because I was actually going on I was at my church, Baptist. Talk about
John Baptist Church. Yeah, Sam.
I'm
Map
dyslexic.
this church.
I'm dyslexic.
Map this church. My
Map
bad.
this church. Map this, guys. Okay. We gonna need about 500,000 likes for that. Map this.
Thoroughly deceased.
Right. Okay. So it was a Macedonia Baptist Church. That's the church I've been going to for about since I left Greenwood, and that was the first church I ever remembered. So I've been going to map this again. I've been going to Macedonia for about 10 years. That's my church. So last year I was there for teen camp. It's a whole bunch of teens. The teens actually even orchestrated and put this together to where, teens being ran by teens. It's actually fun, because
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's from a teen's perspective.
Not them adults that be saying, no, all right, guys, we're going to go to the park and y'all all going to play soccer.
Right. Do something that they want to do or something. Right.
We're going to have a picnic and study ants.
Right. So I was at teen camp, having fun, learning about the gospel, learning about the gospel.
There's love.
That's where it's at. But
Nice.
we went to Six Flags and it was so fun. Was it about water parks?
No, I mean, it can be about anything. We're still
Okay.
picking the topic. So
Because
you
we
straight?
didn't get in the water. We didn't get to get in the water. I was mad about that.
I mean, what did y'all do at Six Flags? Though?
But we rode the roller coasters, bro. So they're basically at Six Flags, everything is just about, I'll probably say 5 times bigger, 10 to 5 times bigger than Worlds of Funds. Their stuff was just extra stupid, dumb, big.
And this is Six
compared to
Flags
Worlds
in
of Fun.
KCMO?
No, St. Louis, Missouri.
So STLUIS.
Yeah. Yeah, he's from OK, so. Right.
Hey, it's not okay.
I mean, he's been around the world and back. So, yeah. But, right. Six Flags. So I rode the Superman. I rode the Batman. The Batman is just like the Patriot at Worlds of Fun. Because the Patriot is my favorite ride. And the Batman is just like that mug. So I was like, I wasn't disappointed, but I was like, they could have gave it a better name. For all you Batman members. Superman.
So
Superman.
we just lost all of our Batman enthusiastic industry there.
No, not.
All of our
I mean,
all of our Batman enthusiasts.
Batman cool. I mean, he
dislike the
beat
video.
up Superman, but like respect is due where it's received. You know what I mean? Like he beat him up fair and square. But I feel like they could have gave the Patriot a better name. But Batman is cool. It was crispy though. It's my favorite ride. To this day, it's still my favorite ride. I rode the Freeze. I rode just about everything because I'm not really scared. The scariest ride though, the Superman.
Duh, I'm scared of heights, bro. That's an infinite. I'm gonna be the dude that pass out. Y'all can get me on camera everything because I can't do it.
Gone with the wind.
Y'all
Oh my goodness. Bruh.
fling me up. My mind keep on going straight up to heaven. I mean, I
Out,
can't do it.
out of it.
Heights, bro. Negative.
So yeah. So the Superman. If you ride the Superman, you can ride any other roller coaster in the world.
It's not even a roller coaster. It's just an elevator with no walls
Brakes.
or brakes.
With no type of brakes. Like, so I was on that mug. I got on that mug.
Like, who does that?
I got on that mug, man. Let me tell you, man. Let me tell you a story. I got on that mug. So they're doing a countdown. They like,
That's the worst part.
Yes.
Because you know it's coming.
right. So he's like 5, 4, 3. When he gets to 3, he shoots us. So you thinking in your head like,
I still got 2 and 1.
you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, I'm about to prepare.
Zoom.
As soon as I was about to mentally prepare, that motherfucker, shoot! I'm like, whoa, no! Ah! Oh my god! My legs was doing this. They was doing this, guys.
I'd have
This.
died, fam.
That's
That's
a
it
big
right
stuff.
there. Heart
I still
attack.
don't do
Look,
Yep. Only thing is they don't shoot you up and then back down and then back up and then back down. Then you just go up one time. So I ruined it for everybody else. So the Superman ain't that bad. It's just they shoot you up one good time and you just go down. You're fine. Now if they just shot you up, go back down and just keep going. You know the Superman's about 200 feet off the ground. Okay. So yeah.
Dion, to be scared for
Dion, what you got?
Yeah, man. Talk about a, you know what I'm saying,
You need
memorable
time to
time.
think, cause I'll go.
A memorable time
Yeah.
that you can share.
He said I gotta go. Oh, okay.
I kind
You're
of
next.
thought I had one in my head.
You're next.
So I
Think
kinda
about
got
it.
I probably would have hit that one.
Think about it.
I kind of got like a double whammy. So like,
Ooh.
I went to Six Flags too, and
Ooh.
we was down in Texas with my cousin. I'll never forget. Like, they was playing. Oh, it was a song. We heard it on the way there in the little, weird carnival people that be roasting you with the microphones.
Yeah.
It was playing. I love that song.
Never.
Like, it was stuck in my head the whole time. And we just kept riding rides, because, like, every ride that played that music, me and my cousin Adrian would get on that ride.
Every Roy?
Every ride. Every ride. Anyway.
Oh, like you
I
doing Royds?
I threw in a little accent.
Doing
No.
Royds?
No. That's you.
Roy?
That's you.
Oh,
So,
shit.
yeah, so we're riding the rides, and then...
Dion.
I'm like...
Co-signing.
I don't know, it was just like a memorable moment, because like it was nighttime, and like it was one of the first times I got to like spend a lot of quality time with like my whole family, and we just had a great time, which was, I guess, revolutionary at the time, because
Right, yeah, you know.
I don't know, it just was. I was a little kid, I didn't really get to see my cousins because they live in Texas and I live in Oklahoma. But we ate like a lot of food, and we got on this ride. I forget what the name of it. I think it's called the Tornado, and it kind of looks like the ride at Frontier City, that the tornado at Frontier City that spins around, except for it's fixed. Like, you don't get to control the spin, but you don't control that at Frontier either. But it's just like that, but it's like bigger, basically. So we're going up and down, like over the hills and spinning around.
Like, how much bigger, though?
Like, it had to be, I'll probably put a picture of it up, but it had to be like 70 feet long. We just like a whole bunch of cars that like would go on the like little rough track and spin you around. You raising your hand, Dion? You have a question? All questions have to wait till the end of class. No.
Sir?
So it's spinning around, and then before you know it, everything kind of turned a little bit blue, and everything turned a different shade of green. And the next thing I know, I black out and I wake up, and I'm punched over a trash can, just turning my stomach inside out. So that was the first one. Yeah, I don't do rides. I mean, I do rides, but like...
You don't do them?
I don't do spinny rides.
Yeah, you don't... Yeah.
The next one was when we were at k.a.a.n. We went to Frontier City.
Spinny rides.
Spinny rides. And at Frontier City, like, I love Frontier City just because like it's the closest amusement park here in Oklahoma.
Where is Frontier City?
So it's like, I think south of downtown Oklahoma City. I'm not 100% sure. It's in a weird spot though.
Okay.
And we go there with this group called k.a.a.n, which is like a long place I grew up in. You're gonna hear more about that, but we just, go down there. Like, we used to go there every other week. We'd either go to Frontier City or we go to Whitewater Bay, like as part of the summer camp. And we just get lit. So we're on this ride, and someone spots this little purple tall thing. It's gone now, but everyone who lived in OKC would recognize. It's called the Mind Bender, and
that must bend your mind.
Scramble your mind to shake. So I'm looking up at it. I'm like, okay, well, what does it do? It's this little car, and it has like probably about 8 rows, and everyone sits in there, gets strapped in. It's not even like strapped in like over your shoulders, like strapped in on your waist. The ride goes up, like it's positioned like this. People are sitting in the car. It goes up like this. And you're like, okay, that's not that bad. Then it goes up, and then it rotates, and you're upside down, and it just stops and just hangs you there for like a cool minute. Like the ride turns off, goes to sleep, and it's like, okay, y'all do it tomorrow. Like you stay there for a cool minute.
Like it went to sleep mode on the PS4.
Like, precisely.
Your
like,
friend came
keep in
in.
mind, I'm scared of heights. So
Right.
somehow they managed to get me on this ride, and I'm like, okay, I'm looking around, I'm like, I don't really see too many seat belts or anything that make me feel really
He was
safe.
like,
He didn't. So he slams he slams down the bar and he's like, all right, and, he punches the start button for him. He's even back to the desk. He's like, and the ride goes up, and all my friends, they're a bunch of hooligans. There's this one guy. He's like Native American, like real long hair. He starts spitting. I'm like, hey, this is kind of cool, just to distract myself from the fact that I'm dangling upside down and about to throw up and pee my pants. So I spit too. But the little lady, the ride operator, she's like, she yells something out of it, but I couldn't hear her over
no spitting, sir.
Over everybody else spitting, or everyone else screaming and spitting. So we're upside down. We get back down, and the lady's like, yeah, so you guys are banned from Frontier City Mine Vendor. I was like, I didn't want to ride this ride anyway. I was like, what? And my friend was like, wait, why are we banned? Like, the little Native American guy. She's like, because you guys are spitting. That's gross. Like, what if it landed on me? He was like, but it didn't. And, me, I'm a good kid. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, oh, no, I got in trouble,
Right.
Trying to pick up my bag and stuff without falling over and throwing up on this poor lady.
Bro was
and,
like...
I could care less that I got banned from that because I don't do heights. And I don't want to go on that ride again. Even though...
How you get banned?
All my friends are like... No, here's the funny part, though. My friends are like, you're not really banned because as soon as the ride operator switches out, they ain't going to remember who you is. So they went back on the ride. I just spectated being a good kid. I was like, no, I'm banned. Using that as an excuse, knowing dang well I was too scared to go on the ride.
That is straight facts. Straight facts.
Oh, don't even get me started on the Silver Bullet. It's like this ride that goes way up super high. Like, it's the highest ride in the park. And then it's got almost a 88-degree drop into a loop, like into a giant loop. And then the rest is real simple. But I'm scared of heights, bro. So we go up, it's like... Keep in mind, they have to do maintenance checks on it like once every 3 hours because this ride breaks down every day, like without fail. And then it just gets up to the top and it stops. I'm just like, I can see over the edge. I don't know why I sat in the front. I think all the other seats were full. But I'm like this. I'm like trying to get like out of it, and then it just throws you off. No, I don't do heights.
That reminds me. I'm sorry.
Are you good?
I hate to intrude. Enter. Because I entered. Intrude. Okay. But that reminded me of the Superman. Because that mug starts you in like, not the Superman, the
Batman?
Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze. You ain't never heard of it?
Mm-mm.
So basically, Mr. Freeze starts dropping this cave, and then you get in it. That mug shoots you backwards. It shoots you backwards. Then you go, and then you go in a loop, and then you go all the way up, and then it shoots you forward. Then it's like, what? Cause you go backwards, and you're just being pulled backwards, and then puzzle, like speechless, man. So you get to the top. And it stops you at the top. So you just sitting there at the top like. Before you go forward, probably the scariest feeling I've ever had. Nah, but besides being in the Superman made my stuff like, man, this ain't nothing. This ain't nothing. Straight nothing. Dab on them like, ooh.
Dab on you had baby, go to your class.
What time your next class?
10 minutes.
Dang, next class is in 10 minutes. Working.
But yeah, let's wrap this up. You say you go back, and y'all just sitting there like...
Sitting there, man. Just like, okay. Crickets.
What we gonna do?
And then it shoots you forward. I've never probably been more scared in my life. Besides the Superman. Everything is less than the Superman. Superman, that mug is straight. Once you get to the top, you just sit there. And you're looking at all the other roller coasters. You're like, why did I get on this one?
And they all like down here.
Yes. You're like, why did I get on this one?
I ain't had no scary or bad moments in Frontier City. I just had one at Thorn House whenever I went to the haunted house.
Oh, you talking about Fright Fest?
No.
Slight word. There's nothing scary about Fright Fest. If you're scared of Fright Fest, you're lame. But go ahead.
It was the haunted castle or whatever. In Tulsa. Yeah, my aunt
We
went.
need to go there. I need something that actually scares me.
Yeah, my aunt went. I'm just scared of clowns.
Clowns are funny. I was a kid.